cancel it right away. They didn't really want to keep going for it. niko, feeling confident. Got to be careful, though, that you don't swing too far. No P250 on the other side, which is not critical, but it does mean that at least the USPs at this range will have a slight advantage. They're ready. They're hoping for something. All stacked up in this position. All 5 players of the heroic side. Sneaking up, it's down. Oh, he got right underneath. They didn't realize that could have been the end of niko. He's probably lucky to be alive. He's got plenty of health still. And they slow it down once again. Still a minute on the clock.
Decoy behind the sandbags. I don't think that's going to scare anyone. Oh, G2's going to re-aggress in the mid-round. There goes niko. Modessy's caught out in the open. There's the flash. Flash works perfectly. Oh, Modesty handles the last bullet. Headshot onto Yabi while getting tagged. Good composure.
Yeah, he was not stressed at all in spite of all the shots ringing out at him. Tensis goes down. It's Hunter with another good shot, and they keep pushing. They will find Cadian, and this is looking like a real good start. Shush now, terrified. They're all coming for him. He's going to find a good shot there. Needs more, but Hooksy will stop him. Good start to the map for G2.
5 for 5 on pistol rounds so far in the series. That's G2's done some of their best work in the pistol rounds, and yet again here, look at the young phenom. This is crazy. He's in no man's land. I'm thinking he's certainly dead. The fact that he grabs one more is spectacular. Final bullet in the magazine, and even more re-aggression. Heroic never expected it whatsoever. The follow-up push. Really tough time handling the attacks. That's going to be, I mean, I don't know how much Heroic might actually challenge and look for that weakness entirely, but he's going to need to have a great game here. JKS is the anchor of this B site, and for the moment, Heroic's about to attack in mid.
The way the JKS was anchoring ramp on Nuke, he probably has some confidence. Yeah, he just fell back. That's unfortunate, but he's back in position. MP9 is there. Hunter on the crossfire. He's going to be going down, and Hooksy, you don't want to die right now. You need to stay alive. Not going to be happening. Back at the bomb site, JKS has dropped as well. This is a huge gap that's opened up, and a bomb plant will follow.
Yeah, Hooksy gets dinked up, and he cannot be any kind of defense. He cannot actually hold on to anything. Modesty finds a great kill, gives him an advantage. That was Stown at low HP. At this point, I almost feel like you almost want to bait Hooksy. Let him come in with the low HP, reveal the position of at least one of the players, and they're buying time for niko's flank.
Speaking of time,
there's no kit.
Yeah, that is a big issue. So all this waiting around could really come back to haunt them. Nice shot from Cadian. That's Hooksy low on health. And Modesty, he's going to use that information to get the kill right after it. Gabby just wants to play around. He gets the headshot, and that's all he needed. Now he can slow it down. niko is running. He knows he has to speed it up, but it's not going to be doable. The round is lost. That mid-push, way too effective.
Yeah, and importantly as well, they did exactly that. They baited Hook.
Nervous about G2 pushing anywhere aggressive. Curious to see Yabi here with the AK. It's a big giveaway if somebody comes for him. He turns around for the flash, and oh, there we go. Stan was right there behind him.
Yeah, I can't believe he actually heard that. I can't believe he turned from the flash. Well done there. JKS under some pressure, and they're not going to slow it down.
Not at all. 4 on 4. A lot of speed behind it, and they catch him inside of the smoke. Good attempt from JKS. If he could have stayed there while the bomb was being planted, that would have been quite interesting. Look from Stown. I mean, obviously they knew that he was there, but Hooksy not quite ready. Modesty and niko sneaking up from behind. Good wide swing, but that reveals both players, and Heroic should be able to lock this down.
Yeah, no kill. Even if they get the kills pretty quick, still going to be a tough prospect to think that they'll be able to get to the bomb in time. I don't even think they'll go for it. Backing away. Cadian's going to clear it out. Drops down. They hear that. They take weapons off. That's not bad. Making this an expensive round for Heroic, as expensive as possible, but still going to be 2-1 in the favor of the Danish side.
Unfortunate that they couldn't pick up an AK or something. I mean, the FAMASas, I guess, is something to work with, but could have been more threatening in the upcoming round if they would have stolen one of those. 2-1 for Heroic going into the 4th round, so we'll see. All right, Khalil, that's at least a little bit of a find. It's not that much to work with, and obviously they can't keep forcing up behind these weapons forever, because that'll slow down the real... fight with it. That is so cool. All right, I can respect it. He's obviously all in on that battle. Did take down Shush, but a lot of people there to fight him back.
Boost up though. They can thin the herd. Ooh, you go for the follow-up jump and you get busted.
Very greedy.
But fun.
But definitely fun.
Got some excitement to it.
Maybe with a lot of other players in the world, I would be more worried about that deep swing, but on niko, I'm like, you know what? I know it can work. He could do it. So
You just kind of wish he had an AK for his typical just taps instead of the Galil.
Well, they're gonna go pick up the Galil on the other side and maybe whatever else they can, but ultimately it'll be a bomb plant on the other side.
That's a good find.
All right.
That's actually a pretty solid thing to get away with. The Galil you brought into this round, a new AK-47, an SMG you brought into this round. So I mean, depending on the G2's decisions moving forward, the next round they can actually be pretty thrifty in terms of what they spend.
Yeah, this is not a bad outcome. You probably knew you weren't going to win this round anyway. Tessus with a double, and Stown also having a decent start. It's early on, but some of these players for Heroic really went missing. I think Gabby was playing really well once again, so he's had just a whole string of good maps right now for Heroic, which is pretty cool to see. But you obviously want to see somebody like Stown really come into play as well.
Good attempt for JKS at the end, just to grab one parting gift kill. 3-1.
Cadian expecting a late run boost. Why not?
Just expecting everything. Just not even taking a second off.
Yeah, good repeat.
Whoever was boosting it was like, I'm not dying for this. I'm not getting spammed for this.
Interesting. JKS worried about the gap. Molotov will force him forward into the fight. Oh, they're everywhere. That's too much. And Shush will take him down. That's just a little bit of a disaster.
Yeah, that Molotov just ruined his day. Hunter, the only remaining player at this B bomb site. He's got to reach Shush, really trying to take advantage. Really trying to press the weakness. And now it's fallen apart all across the map. And this is what we talked about. You've got pressure at the B bomb site, applied by just one player, just by Shush. And all of a sudden, Heroic has moved back around the map to challenge and ramp as well. Hooksy can't win the fight. And it's fallen apart. Just Monacy remaining.
Yeah, 1 versus 4. He's kind of at least a little bit central on the map, but he has to, if he wants to try and clutch the round, he has to be really active in finding them, and they're slowing it down and waiting to see what will happen. They're just frozen all across the map with 50 seconds left. They're saying, you know what, let's see how brave you're going to be. Currently hanging on the CT spawn, but 4-1, very likely here for Heroic. They're doing everything right at the moment, and as you said, attacking the whole map and watch is very hard to deal with. That's a good tap. That's the sort of stuff that'll win you a 1 versus 4, but you need to do it 3 more times. And they're pushing up behind Molotov to put some pressure on, and he's going to get shot in the back. Gabby low on health from earlier, but still picks up a double. Yeah, and no way to really read that they were that close even. If he was going to peek a little bit wider, might have seen the close player, but that fight came in a little too early. This is the one that really ruined, I think, everything that G2 might have wanted to do. An early kill on a JKS as he gets behind the smoke. A good call. The follow-up from Shush is excellent as well. Oh, that's a very nice nade. Preemptively expecting the stack to come out, but the stack still works. So yeah, hard counter to otherwise some good utility damage.
I imagine this is, remember, the weakness of the B bomb site against Liquid, and it looks like Heroic did their research and saw that as well, and is like, let's just test it again. Let's see if we can get the same kind of situation. Looks he gets his face ripped off by the boost, despite good damage from the nade, and there's no point for the M4 to get anywhere close to danger. Gonna be 5-1 Heroic.
When you put that much pressure on the B bomb side early, I mean, eventually G2, they could be pressured to take away some of the defense from middle, put it a little bit closer to the B bomb side, and that opens up some other problems potentially down the road, depending on how good Cadian could be at guessing what's coming. So, yeah, as you said, the M4 quite far away. Looking like a flawless round here, unless somebody gets a little bit close to the bomb. But, yeah, they're all going to be running away. Nope.
Well, it better begin now. When you get Monacy the AWP, this next gun round is huge.
Look at this push. He is in the middle so quick. You can never read it. Hunter is quick to adjust, but that is definitely more just raw aim than anything else. There's no doubt he did not know that Yabi was going to be there.
Yeah, it's also so dangerous, the knowledge that Heroic is willing to play with that kind of disrespect to throw a player in there just to see how much space he's going to get, to take the risk to watch up and say, okay, if no one's here, I can have a very quick flank, and that could have gone horribly wrong. Hunter and JKS looking towards middle. There's got to be a timing where they shift back into the B bomb site. The other 3 players for G2 all the way over at A, just now starting to shift. But a very passive defense here at the B bomb site. No counter nades either.
Yeah.
Hunter has one Molotov, but there's no smoke to put out any kind of Molotov that might come in from the T side.
And you can see Heroic are systematically burning out different corners. They threw the forward Molotov, now this one towards the default boxes, a little bit further back. Not behind the pillar just yet, so they don't know that much. Hunter with the second kill of the round. He's really doing a lot for his team here. 3 on 5 and a boost on top. Shush trying to get anything done for the smoke, but he's only going to get the 1 kill. So this is a solid lockdown. Heroic with a lot of grenades to test the bomb site, but because nobody was there, they get nothing for it.
Yeah, the passive setup works really well with that man advantage, the 5 on 4. Backing away entirely. Fist bumps all around. G2's on the board, and importantly, clean. They only lose a single player. That kill was so important for Hunter to get. He played a great round. That one was huge as well as Tessus turns the corner to boost up. Reveals both positions, but Shush cannot find the second one.
What a difference it made. If almost lose the round instantly if Heroic are ready to play on the other side. m0NESY didn't really get to test the AWP in the previous round, but now he's actually got Cadian locked in, and with that Molotov down, that's a scary timing, but the smoke will help him out, make the cross a little bit safer. Hunter aggressive looking for them, and he's going to get only the 1 kill, but that's putting some pressure on Heroic all of a sudden.
That's going to, I think Heroic's going to be okay with that. Might have been a little bit of a moment of panic, but in a 4 on 4, let's see how they can exploit any gaps they might see.
They've left the B bomb site.
Yeah, entirely. JKS is actually, he might even re-push middle. He might even re-aggress down the ladder. He's just cleared it out pretty deep. So they've got information. HooXi is now going to anchor the B bomb site. m0NESY blind, and the pace is being picked up. Counter utility deployed to slow things down.
Yeah, HooXi starting to get back here. And no flank down below yet. JKS doesn't really want to risk it going down the ladder, so he's thinking about it still, but 4 on 4 with 40 seconds left.
There's 2 Molotovs for sandbags if they want to clear it. niko's there with no utility. Oh, he's sliding out. He's sliding out. Oh, this is so dangerous. Smoke clears. He's got 1 deep. There's the response, but he's spotted 2 more. He's confirmed the A bomb site is under attack, and there's 28 seconds.
Yeah, they can't easily fall back at the moment. m0NESY, he misses the shot. He's in a lot of trouble. Gets back into the corner and re-aggresses, and this time he'll hit it. Shush goes down. We're at 18 seconds, and they're picking this apart. Good couple of kills for HooXi as well. And you could hear the excitement. niko, they needed this round so badly, and they pick it up, and once again with 3 people alive. They're starting to build something slowly.
Yeah, good re-aggression. Risky a little bit from niko, but obviously m0NESY with the op making sure that even the missed shot isn't going to deter him. That one's quick as he comes in. Provides a lot of safety, but you got to give credit over to JKS as well. Using utility to delay at the B bomb site on top of the stairs, and using that time to make sure deep mid is always under control. They always have a good read of where Heroic is shifting across the map, and had confidence to park 3 players at the A bomb site.
Playing really aggressively out here, and Tess is almost knocked that.
Barrel?
The gun barrel, yep, he saw that, and m0NESY's not going to miss that shot. Ooh, little detail that completely changes the round.
HooXi gets tested again. Molotov comes out. Good timing. Might make it disjointed. Smoke extinguishes it. He's going to get challenged around towards CT spawn. HooXi's got to be really careful how he plays this one. Huge win for Yabby.
Yeah, that's an important pickup. Otherwise, they were really stuck and could probably never get back from this mid position. Is he going to really walk through that smoke? That seems so crazy. He just did it anyway. Someone could have easily been on the other side of it. niko goes for a bit of a challenge, but he's not ready for the follow-up player. And he goes down 3 on 3. Hunter coming in. He's going to find the bomb. Yep. He's down. He's not seeing it. Oh, it's all-out chaos on the map. I don't think anyone knows anything anymore. Yabby goes down anyway. Hunter there to control the situation and bring this round back into a little bit more sanity. Shush in a 1 versus 3. And with only 30 seconds, well, he's going to find the first one. He knows Hunter is in here somewhere. Just not really sure where he finds him out in the open, and that's a disgusting shot to take him down. Picks up the bomb, and he knows that m0NESY was on the other side with the AWP, so he runs straight for that plant.
Well, that's a pair of ridiculous shots. This puts m0NESY so much pressure on him. He couldn't be sure that maybe Shush would just be lurking and coming back to the A bomb site. Huge clutch.
He's ready. He's set it up. He's going to catch him. 1 versus 3. And that brings another round to the side of Heroic. That is a little bit too much.
Yeah, that one's painful. G2 handled that so well despite all the pressure to lose a 1v3 in that scenario. Brilliant shooting from Shush. JKS caught looking back towards the B bomb site. Hunter missed the opportunity, but in open space. First bullet headshot from Shush.
And a big choice to be made. Do you fall back and relocate and try and play for time and play around the defuse? Try and take middle. And Hooksy, yeah, one of those positions where you don't want to be too aggressive. Grenade around is a very good grenade, but he gets cut down. Shot 1,000 times in the back, and ultimately Tess is the one to pick up the kill, but they can't follow it through. Even though they got that opening kill, it took just long enough that the rest of G2 kind of got there.
Still, I mean, if you're Heroic, you're relying on a few mistakes to win this round without a whole lot to fight for. It's been a while since they've gone back and challenged the B bomb site, so I don't even really mind this. Hunter's clearing up mid as we speak. JKS sliding back into position.
Let's see how they do it. A lot of crazy boosts that you could go for.
Monacy's now got a deep angle down A ramp as well with the AWP, which allows niko to cheat over to the B bomb site. So the B defense is going to be really short up. JKS can just peek with impunity. Him and niko combined for one each. Not afraid. One remaining. Hunter's got it. JKS does fall, but they're all good. 6-6. G2 tied up.
Hugely important. And obviously, happy to hang around. Tess is looking for niko inside the smoke, but not finding him.
Looking like they want to set up a mid to B split. Two players waiting patiently far back. Outside of this, that's a great flashbang. Probably made Hunter real nervous.
Yeah, super important that he doesn't take any steps or shoot the gun or anything. Just stays real cool up there. All right. They're backing out of it and deciding to go back towards that B bomb side instead. Yabby's still making sure that no one's sneaking through, but over on the A side on that ramp, they're going to be calling in G2 saying that doesn't feel like anyone is here at all right now.
Yeah, I actually don't know. Oh man, a little Molotov to force Monacy back. Heroic is masking this so well. Heroic G2 have a really bad read of this scenario. Hooksy just now shifting back. JKS is going to be under pressure, but so is Hunter. This is quiet the whole way.
Shush with a peek. Oh, sorry, JKS with a peek. And actually did pick up the kill. He's inside it. They find him same time with a headshot on the other side. That's Tess is taking down Monacy. And it kind of keeps niko there. He's only now rotating out. Hunter will have to do a lot of work here. Hooksy's behind him. And he's got a nice gap to look through. Is there going to be a flash to set it up? No, he goes straight for the fight. Ready to return. Grenade not going to kill anyone. You're going to be careful about that Molotov as well. But Hooksy, he's creeping through. This might be a sick play. Planting right in front and can't get the rifle out in time. Down with the headshot, and he's so quick.
It's impossible.
He tried to pre-fire it. Yeah, he's out of time. Man, that is really scary. Heroic almost taking the bomb site, but G2 will live for another one.
Yeah, a bit of a gift. Yabby's trying to make sure they can actually clear things out and have the bomb site safely in their control. He's the one inside the smoke with the bomb, so that little step back and having to go plant as the bomb timer goes down really activates Hooksy in a meaningful way. Oh, that's a cool little run boost in.
Okay. Change the pace and be a little bit more aggressive. On that A ramp. Monacy close again. Oh, out in the open, and he gets caught. But the rifles are there to pick it up. niko goes down, but that's it. Monacy, not impressed at all.
Yeah, he actually scared me. It felt like he didn't really have the timing. He overextended a couple times, but they never turned the corner. But those are some fast shots in recovery.
I mean, he was walking into them when they actually make that swing on the ramp, so that's normally means you're probably dead.
And that can be a scary place for your defense to get caught in transition trying to re-aggress at the top of the ramp. If you're caught out in the open like that, especially with the mobility that
is everywhere, but no, oh, there's the turnaround. He needed another second, and he would have killed Tess's outright. Monacy, though, there to revenge his captain. That's a good shot.
That's about the third time niko's done that play, and every time we're saying, what a big risk, and he's delivered for most of it, but this time he gets caught by just a never-ending waterfall of flashbangs. JKS, no Molotov to burn him out this time. He's got the first and the double as they line up. That's bomb hitting the deck. Stown is there to respond, but how do you recover the situation?
Should never be able to, and maybe especially not with a shot like that. Huge. 17 kills on Monacy in this opening half. Controlling that A ramp has just made all the difference in the world.
And I mean, 14 on Hunter, which is equally impressive in my mind. He's just had one or two highly impactful kills here or there. Another 1v3 attempt for Heroic. Shush 1-1 earlier. This is going to be more difficult. Cadian against Hooksy and Hunter. He's got enough time. It's the bomb he's not in control of. And how do Hunter and Hooksy want to play this?
They even have 2 Molotovs, so they can slow him down quite a bit if they really wanted to. 30 seconds. They know exactly where he's coming from. They know he has to get down there. The smoke is going to be set up, so at least he can try and put some pressure on him like that. Could look right over it. That's maybe a little bit worrisome in transition. Someone could have got caught there. Hunter's looking for it. He'll find it.
Big wave, fast-paced up A ramp. How much do they want to commit? JKS spots one. Now they spot Sandbags down, put down. Everyone from Heroic put down so quickly. And G2 is going to go 6 for 6 on pistols in the series.
I mean, that is, when you do it that consistently, that is going to change the outcome of this kind of a best of 3. Shush. Too far away to do anything. And they even had the stack. They had everyone in position. They wanted to take that fight, Heroic, and they still got beat up. I
guarantee if G2 goes on to win this series and you have a loser interview with someone from Heroic, one of the first things they'll mention is we lost every single pistol. They'll say something along the line. Would have been nice to have one of those. Would have been great to start a half with a pistol.
Yeah. Load up the copium. You know, I mean, it's not, they're not wrong. That would be fair to say, but still.
Now, I mean, when we have this conversation, we got to say as well. So far, two of the second rounds have been converted by Heroic in the other direction, even though losing the pistol.
Oh damn!
So if they're able to do that here, it would be nice, obviously, but you can't rely on that too much. Shush is going to survive, but doesn't really matter a whole lot. Just an extra $600.
Beautiful though. That's cool, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Just the aesthetics.
Okay. How about the aesthetics of this?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a stack. That's a 4-man stack for Heroic, and they don't get a single kill off of it. Yeah, you might as well just start giggling.
Straight to the ramp we go. Tess is actually running right into the double nade, so maybe not the best start for the 5-7 that he's holding. Good flashes down to try and get into the corner, but no reason for Niko. He's alone here to move anywhere. He's going to stick around, keep throwing nades at him, and eventually he's going to back on out because of the other side of the map. They've taken the B bomb site. Close with the Mac 10. All right, that's a little bit unfortunate. A little bit sloppy, perhaps. Hooksy will clean it up, and they're going to get the bomb plant behind it.
That's a big boy kill for Hooksy to be able to establish some safety. Oh, he even gets the gush through the smoke on Acadian. Unconfirmed damage, but man, if you're, I don't think you can go for this retake unless Down provides you 1 or 2 kills really quick here. You know the HP is low. Now they have to back away. This didn't work whatsoever. Great call from G2 as well. Niko calling all the pressure that's being applied at the A ramp, all the deep nades, someone being pushed up. He saw the trajectory of the nade, the FAMAS spam, and it's like they've got 3 people here. Let's just swarm B.
Yeah, good call, and it works. They actually did get the FAMAS in the end, which is didn't look like that was going to happen. Hooksy's happy to go hunting. We might be able to find Cadian if he looks the right way. Ooh, interesting.
Gonna bypass everybody.
Yeah, somehow walked right past them. That's interesting, but still, 11-6. G2, huge step in the right direction. G2, don't let Heroic back in this early. Oh, they started to rotate away. Hooksy jumps on him. Acadian is there with a good shot. 20 seconds, and the bomb, as you said, they're in a little bit of trouble. He's trying to run back. Niko gets one, but Acadian hunting him down. 14 seconds, and Monity, they can't run back to B. He has to commit to it. He goes down as well. It's an absolute disaster. 11-7 as Heroic steal the round away. G2 a second where they question the call, and it blows up.
I mean, you got to give credit. Heroic didn't blink. They said, we don't care that actually there's being utility spent at the B bomb site. We don't care that Molotovs are being thrown. They're trying, like, G2's doing everything they can and assuming they're pulling the stack over to the B bomb site. And unfortunately, they were just dead wrong. Dead wrong.
They're not going to be presented with any players on the CT side, but... Oh, coming back, Tess, as he's thinking about it. That's so scary. Cadian now taking over this position with the AWP. They're going to be quick with it. Smoke going down to try and block it. A must-hit shot for Cadian taking down Niko, but the fight's still continuing. It's JKS with a double before he got blown up, and they still win the bomb site. 2-on-2, and a bomb plant to follow.
Oh, I think Yabby accidentally blinded Cadian as he's making his play through the smoke. Bomb does get planted 2-on-2, but Modesty hasn't found a way to reposition, and nobody's got eyes on the flank.
And that Molotov landed inside of a smoke, so Modesty could stay put. He's happy with that. And this flank from Shush. How do you get the timing down between him and Gabby, who's walking in from the other side? Hunter is looking for it, but surely someone's going to be checking. Yep, Modesty is looking this way. He knows, oh, the turnaround. It's the wrong timing, and he goes down. It's all on Hunter. He needs the triple to win this one. They have the kit, and they're going to be straight on it. Gabby taps it once, and Hunter's going for the wide swing. It's being covered. They know it's coming, and Shush will win the round. Good coverage. in a very, very close round.
Way too static in the post plant. They had to find a way to get m0NESY out of that position. They had to work up the courage to double peek or just have m0NESY challenge on his own, but with being frozen in that way, protecting m0NESY the whole time, ignoring the flank, the undoing. Otherwise, a pretty darn good hit from G2. Quiet all the way up, and then the explosion. But that's so tough if not even armor.
Gabby happy to take that fight. The initial flashbang did nothing at all. And he will get a quick triple. Ready for more. JKS gonna be shot through his little booties. And it's now 11-9. Really scary moment now for G2. They don't have that many timeouts left either, I believe, so...
It's still pretty early on in this half in terms of the amount of gun rounds that we've seen. Cadian with the op, though. A shot and get away, and he's got it. That's m0NESY to go down. niko slides into position. And he gets caught kind of sticking around a little bit longer for a follow-up fight, so takes some damage from the Molotov, but a two-man advantage for Heroic's defense.
And Cadian didn't want to run back through that. He's going to be forced forward. All right, feeling the pressure now. And they're in a 5-on-3, so you don't really have to you don't have to go aggressive any longer. You can afford to stick a little bit back instead. Just let G2 try and show up. 3-on-5 in 40 seconds. How do you even do this? They have one smoke and a couple of flashbangs.
Well, you hope and pray that niko's going to give you a couple headshots to open things up. Sneak in and get a bomb plant. HooXi tagged up, didn't make it all the way into the site. There's the flashbang coming through. niko's not ready. HooXi's planting the bomb. Out of ammo is down, but he's done his job. HooXi falls last after a double kill, and Heroics within one.
Awkward time to run out of bullets, but yeah, they recovered from it. They are within one. This early kill. Even looked like Hunter was slightly looking that way, but not quick enough on that one.
I think G2 might want to use a timeout at some point, but I think they only have one remaining.
I think look at how far back they are, and nobody wants to be run down here on the CT side. Oh, well, shush. Maybe taking up that challenge. Pick up one of them, sees the boost. That's not bad.
That's some fine shooting. Aim small, miss small. Gonna remain aggressive. Oh, okay. Nice shot from m0NESY. I don't think Shush ever expected that to happen. There goes Hunter through the smoke, and Stown is the insurance policy on the flank, and they still don't even realize the silencer, but he misses everything. And Avenue is opened up for G2 to fall back. They've got 30 seconds.
We need at least another headshot here for m0NESY to even get close to making this work.
Yeah, but Tess already hears these footsteps.
Yeah, he knows. That is a real shame. That would have been really fun. HooXi. 1 versus 3, and with 18 seconds. The problem is they're already at the bomb site. Like you pointed out, they'd heard it long ago that somebody's running, so they didn't have any doubt about it. All tied up, 11-11.
Yeah, and unfortunately, like on Nuke, after the good first half that G2 had, they were really able to capitalize off the money advantage on the T side in the first half. Well, yeah. Heroics stole that option away from them, so now the question becomes, can you close it out the hard way? You don't have some of the advantages you had previously.
Oh, HooXi and niko really wanted to press that. It's going to be a headshot to get rid of niko finally. But that, you can tell they wanted to be aggressive behind it. m0NESY going to get caught, could not get the scope out in time. Gabby able to take him down in this hard crunch on the A bomb side for Heroic, absolutely shutting down G2.
Well, this has been a really one-dimensional T side so far.
Yeah.
I mentioned earlier on that it was still early in the gun rounds, but now the only play that's been made outside of attacking that A ramp was Hunter trying to come through that smoke at the bottom of the B stairs. Here's JKS with a nice aggressive lurk, but it might be too little too late. Tessus is aware of the possibility. He's going to slide in. JKS isn't going to get the rotation he's looking for. Instead, he's going to get a bullet to the side of the head. And it's all on HooXi.
And with low health and in a 1 versus 4, there's just absolutely nothing he could do from here. Stown's got him isolated, and they'll find the kill. Now they take the lead, 12-11. This is such a nice comeback. This is probably the comeback that they wanted ultimately on Nuke when they switched to the CT side and just never got.
Yeah, well, G2's going to have to find a way to change their philosophy, their plan of attack. Heroics having no problems neutralizing and shutting down any of these ramp plays.
Shush been left left alone, but in the position that he's in, it's very hard to do anything about.
The window of opportunity is closing. Cadian's just shifting back now, but Heroic is just starting to slide out and get aggressive at A ramp because they want to clear deep. They want to make sure there's no presence there, and G2 is slow playing this one. So now the rest of Heroic is sliding back, and that opportunity might just be gone.
Yeah. Oh, they get up close, though. Maybe it's still there. Kill on Cadian to open it up. Yabi trying to be the hero, and the timing could not have been better. If Yabi doesn't show up, it's Shush alone getting shot in the back and pushed from the stairs. That's actually a critical timing for Yabi to get that triple.
Yeah.
That was more scary than it seemed.
Oh, absolutely. Especially when Cadian goes down. That could have been dicey.
God damn.
Good shot from niko.
Do it 3 more times.
Yeah, that's it. Not a whole lot. We're not greedy. Just 3.
Just picked up the AK instead, abandoning the deagle. Spot out 1, and Yabi will find the 4th kill of the round for himself. Good quad kill to bring them closer, 13 to 11. They are 3 rounds from the Royal Arena.
And there's that final timeout from G2. Going into round 25. Now down by 2. 7 rounds straight for Heroics.
Modesty and Hunter still have an amazing amount of kills, but right now they're having a hard time challenging anywhere. A lot of these were in the first half, and they've had, I mean, they can't really fight for the openings because they can't get that A ramp. Maybe the middle is the best choice for getting a more clean fight where you can actually just aim battle somebody. But in the last round we saw the setup for Heroic kind of made that impossible. Here we go, trying again. He's down. I don't know how he really lived through that. Looked like he should have been dead. He's down to 22. 3 people on that side, and they're worried. Pushed up behind. They're kind of stuck in this B-bomb side. A lot of pressure being applied. See if Heroic can negotiate this one more time. JKS comes barreling through the smoke, and his spray down is almost perfect, but I think he ran out of bullets. Oh, niko, that's a catch. Yabi sent down to the pavement, and now it's a 2-on-3. Best chance for G2 in a long time to win a round, but Cadian is going to find 1 kill. Hunter isolated and very, very low on health. He's got to be careful. Monacy, can he bail him out? Oh, the Molotov is there, and it's going to be Stout and Cadian to win the 2-on-2. Cadian getting powered up, and Heroic on 15.
That's a crazy, crazy round. What a hold from Heroic. All the utility stalled things out. JKS and Hunter almost cracked this open. But man, what a shot on niko. He wanted to relocate and change his position, but no opportunity. 15 to 11. Heroics got the Royal Arena, the semifinal stage, in their sights.
Which is, again, kind of what they've been doing for a long time. A little bit of a gamble. The question is if they want to risk the rifles here and run back. Even if they had a lot of money in the bank, there's still potentially another 3 rounds to play after this one.
Yeah, this is, I mean, great job from niko getting the opening kill. This has to feel like such a luxury, and then a free bomb site, and niko's just waiting patiently. He doesn't believe they're going to go for the retake. He wants to cut them off as they fall back.
1 down and 3 more to go for G2. And that one, you can't really repeat, right? You can't just force that. They're actually still setting up for it. It's really late. We've waited a long time already. Surely this is crazy. They're going to try and do it anyway. And JKS and Hunter punishing them and taking every single rifle. Again, they had a lot in the bank, but I don't know.
I have a lot of confidence in their defense. Feeling good about the things they've been doing throughout this half. Tesses gets wildly aggressive. He has been spotted. Another opening for niko, but Yabi's got the equalizer. Other side of the map. Hunter denied once again at B stairs, but towards middle. HooXi and JKS.
Yeah, they're trying to sneak in. They might have the timing. Oh, Shush is right there. And they swing. Yabi still stops the bomb, and because HooXi's very low on health, it's hard for him to be the playmaker now in this situation. And what does Yabi play it?
This is so weird.
Oh, is he going to be caught around? No, he isn't.
No,
they will have no idea.
If he gets aggressive, he can catch niko and Modesty coming back.
Yeah.
This is so wild. The bomb getting stopped there is a disaster.
It truly is. Absolutely sick positioning from Yabi right now. That could win the whole thing for them. niko getting caught down below. And Modesty, this isn't even improving their situation at all. He's just here to help out HooXi, but how do they recover that bomb? That 1 kill could seal the fate of G2 and knock them out of the tournament.
And Heroic isn't really even defending the bomb all that much. Yabi's coming back for it now, but Cadian and Stout are like, yep, we'll just come to the B bomb site. You're using utility to come get the bomb. Yabi's going to be there to grab information for us, and while you guys are focused on middle, we're going to be right behind you by the time you work up the courage to actually pick it up. And the key to this is nobody's actually home at the bomb.
They would have to pick up the bomb and go A. That's a really hard call to make right now. And they're spending so much time. Finally, they put their hands on it. 19 seconds, but they're walking back into a really well-defended bomb site now. 2 people here, and Hook sees out of it. It's all on Monacy. 10 seconds left. This can't be won. He's not got time for it. Cadian will take him down, and it's Heroic making the Royal Arena to battle Liquid.
10